Hey guys, welcome to your monthly reading. This reading is going to be for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Sagittarius. Please keep in mind that this is just a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. However, just take the messages that do, leave behind the rest, okay? We are going to be looking at general messages that your spirit team would like for you to know for this month of June and going forward, okay? So let us go ahead and get started. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show me the current energy or situation for Sagittarius at the moment. Current energy or situation for Sagittarius. Current energy situation for Sagittarius. Beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. All right, so we have the 10 of Wands as your current energy. And what is the challenge for Sagittarius? Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. What is the challenge for Sagittarius? What is the challenge for Sagittarius? All right, and we have the Queen of Swords as your challenge. What advice do you have for them? Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. What advice do you have for Sagittarius? All right, and we have Justice as the advice. And what will be the outcome? What is the outcome for Sagittarius? Beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What is the outcome for Sagittarius? All right, and we have the Hanged Man as your outcome. Card at the bottom of the deck for you guys is the Moon. All right, so not everything being revealed for you at this time, but let's take a look at what we have going on for you all. All right, Sagittarius, so you guys may at the moment have a lot on your plate that is causing you to not be able to use discernment when it comes to decision making, or when it comes to making choices that is going to allow for you to continue to push forward, but without the burden, right? Your energy at the moment is the 10 of Wands. All right, and the 10 of Wands is all about you really being in a place where you're feeling burdened, right? Like you can almost see your end line, right? You can almost see the finish line, but yet it's so close and yet so far, right? And you feel like it's taking such a struggle and such a lot for you to get there, right? So maybe just feeling overburdened with a lot of responsibility, whether it be in your home life, whether it be in your work life, whether it just be in your overall environment. You feeling as if you're taking on a lot, and maybe more so than others who may be around you at this time. So just really feeling overburdened, right? The challenge for you guys is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is all about, you know, like I said earlier, you being in a place where you're not able to use discernment, right? In order to make the right calls or to make the right choices. So this could be the place where you're feeling right now with this Queen of Swords being in your challenging position, not really having that clear state of mind, right? Because the Queen of Swords is normally, she's on top of it mentally, right? She's the queen that's very analytical, and she's the one that's, you know, the critical thinker. the one who knows how to come up with a quick solution to whatever problem that presents itself. And she's going to do it regardless of who it affects, right? Because her end result, her end goal is to get the results that she desires and not anyone else. So this could be, the challenge for you right now. Your vision may be a little bit fogged and not as clear as it could be, because you may feel overworked or you may feel overburdened, causing you that mental distress. Okay. Now, the advice from your spirit team is the Justice card, and this is just saying that you need to, allow things to balance out and allow yourself to be in this Queen of Swords energy, where you cut out things that, are not good for you. So maybe you're overworking yourself when all you have to do is delegate, okay? Delegate and have someone help you to carry whatever you feel like is a burden or whatever you feel like is an overload for you, okay? Really standing in your power and being able to make those decisions that's going to allow for things to balance out for you, not feeling like you have to take it on all by yourself. As you can see, they both yield swords here, okay? The Queen of Swords as well as in the Justice card, she's holding a sword. So this is just saying that you need to come to a place where you are able to either cut out things, okay, that's not working for you, or balance out things so that they can be effective in whatever process you're trying to make right now, or progress you're trying to make right now. All right. And the outcome is that once you do that, Sagittarius, you'll start to see things from a new perspective. All right. The Hangman is all about that moment of stillness, that moment of being able to see things from different angles. Okay. Being able to take different approaches, right? So that you can feel like that the progress that you are or the efforts that you are putting in towards something will be worth your while in the end. Okay. But let us go ahead and clarify, see if we can get a little deeper for you guys. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please clarify why is the 10 of Wands here. Yeah, so some of you guys are definitely feeling overworked, right? And it's clouding your judgment. It's clouding your judgment because you feel like you have to take it all on by yourself, all right? And your spirit team is asking you to clear up some things. So some things need to be cleared up. And only you'll know what those things are, what things has to be adjusted, what things has to be made in a way to where it's working for you rather than against you. Okay. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please clarify why it's the 10 of Wands here in a position of the current situation or energy for Sagittarius. Why is the 10 of Wands here? Please clarify this 10 of Wands for me, beautiful. Okay. All right, and we have the 4 of Cups to clarify this 10 of Wands. All right, so doing a lot of work, because you're hoping for something better, right? You feel like if you put in the work, you'll get the results that you are seeking or that you desire, right? So you're definitely waiting for something. It could be, you feel like if you put the work in, you'll get the results, or it could be that some of you may feel you're putting in all this hard work and you're still not seeing the results. So it could be either way. All right. And it may be causing you to be a little bit frustrated. And with that frustration comes your inability to make necessary decisions and choices. All right. Be firm in your beliefs. Okay. And what you believe in, to the point of you just really standing your ground. I get with this Queen of Swords, almost like that 7 of Wands energy, standing your ground and really, sticking in there for the long haul, but also making the required adjustments so that, like I said, the energies that's around you or the situations that are around you are working with you rather than against you. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please clarify why is the Queen of Swords here in the position of the challenge. And Court cards can also, especially kings and queens, can signify a person in a situation. So for some of you, maybe not all, this could be you dealing with someone who is from or of the sword suit, okay, which would be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libras. So maybe someone is giving you a hard time, okay, or is requiring so much from you, right? And you're just sitting back, you know, waiting and hoping that things would change with this person, okay? So could be, like I say, someone of the air suits, all right, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or it could be like, would it be the queen, could be a mother figure, all right? You know, someone who's just requiring so much from you, all right, causing you like some type of mental stress, or maybe in this case with the 10 of Wands, physical stress as well. Okay, thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? All right, and we have the Eight of Cups to clarify the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so some of you, you know, like I said, your vision may be a little bit of fogged, right? Because you just don't quite, you know where you stand right now. Like a part of you wants to be able to continue to put forth the work and the efforts and whatever it is that you're doing. And another part of you wants to just say, forget it all and walk away from it. So whether you're walking away from a situation, that could be work, that could be family, that could be a relationship, whatever it is, whether you're walking away from it, you just don't quite know where you stand with it yet, right? You can't use that proper discernment with this Queen of Swords being here in the challenge position to stay or to go, okay? To know that there's something better and know that where you're at now has already served its purpose, and now it's time to push forward, all right? Push forward, moving into something better, whatever it is that you're waiting for with this Four of Cups here. All right, let us clarify the Justice card in a position of the advice. But the Justice card too is all about things working in your favor. Okay, those things coming in that it's going to bring you some type of fulfillment. All right, but it's also important for you at this time to know what those things are, as well as knowing what needs to be done in order to obtain the happiness that you're looking for, right? The Eight of Cups is all about moving towards some type of emotional fulfillment, all right? Because right after the Eight of Cups, you have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, or the ultimate contentment card, all right? So some of you are definitely looking for that, but you may not know at this time how to get there. You know you want it. You're just, I feel like some of you may be in a position of being between a rock and a hard place, so not necessarily knowing, you know, how to take it to that next level. Please clarify the Justice card in a position of the advice from you all. Why is the Justice card here? Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Why is the Justice card here? Please guide me and show me clearly. Why is the Justice card here? Wanting more, but not exactly knowing how to get more or to get there, right? All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles to clarify the Justice card. All right, and the Five of Pentacles is all about like that card of feeling like left out in the cold. And I feel like with it being under this Justice card here, this is just really saying, you know, you don't have to feel like that. You don't have to feel like you're left out in the cold. Ultimately, it's up to you to make the Justice call, okay, that is going to serve your purpose, right? So it's like, don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't feel sorry from the situation. this is the time for you to take action and do what it is that you're supposed to do. I see these two, in these two cards, they're both yielding the swords. So this is just saying that ultimately you hold the power, right? You hold the power to be able to move forward, to take yourself out of situations that you feel like are not, benefiting you, right? Whether that's emotionally, whether that's mentally, whether that's physically, whatever the case may be. If you feel like you're not benefited from that, you don't have to stay trapped. How this rose is trapped inside of her cage dress. You don't have to stay trapped in the situation, right? You are able to take that flower or rose that's in this image here in her dress and take it to somewhere where it can be nurtured and where it can grow. As you can see, the lights in the background, in the building that's behind her. So meaning that there is some light around somewhere. Okay, it's up to you though if you choose to go within. So then let us clarify this hangman. Let's see why this hangman is here in a position of the outcome. And with that hangman being there too, it's almost as if, you eventually started to get the bigger picture. So maybe there'll be a series of events that will happen that will kind of put you in a place of, I get the feeling of like the last straws drawn, to where you're just like, okay, enough is enough, and I can finally see things clearer. I can see things for what they are. I know that ultimately I hold the decision or the choice in, what it is that I want to do moving forward. Okay. Why is the hangman here in a position of the outcome? Seeing things for what they are or what they're worth, right? No point of being in a position or in a circumstance, a situation where you feel overworked and underappreciated. Okay, whether that's through a company, whether that's through a person, whatever the case may be. All right, because it's like you're waiting for something else to come in for you. All right, but you're in between that rock and that hard place of, do I stay, do I go? All right. But don't pity yourself or the situation or circumstance. You just have to come to the realization that the choice ultimately boils down to you, right? All right, put in the work. You have the Eight of Pentacles to clarify this hangman. All right, so putting in the work, all right, going after what it is that you want, all right, investing in yourself, investing in your abilities, investing in whatever it is that you can see yourself doing. Okay, that's kind of going to bring you out of this place of feeling like you're not happy or you're not content at the moment. All right, and what did I said this Queen of Swords was giving me kind of that Seven of Wands vibe or energy where you like, standing your ground, and you have the Seven of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. All right, so just a little bit more clarity that you need to stick to what you believe in. All right, you need to assess the situation around you for what it's worth. All right, so if you feel like there's more opportunity or something better for you out there, you just can't quite see it yet, but yet you feel like you're investing too much time and energy where you're at, that's not really to no avail, then this is the time for you to use your discernment and do something about it. All right, if you know where you're at now is not it, then this is a time for you to do something about it. All right, Eight of Cups is all about too walking towards emotional contentment, right? And it's not to say that it's easy, because you could be leaving behind things that you also had an emotional attachment to. But the point is to not feel sorry for yourself, all right? Because like I said, the ball is in your court, and to just know that if you want to thrive, if you know you want more than what you are currently settling for right now, put it in the work and not necessarily getting the return that you would like, then do something about it. All right. Eight of Pentacles is all about having some type of crafty abilities. So this could be you knowing or recognizing this about yourself. Okay, maybe you feel like you're investing your time and energy in the wrong place and space, and now it's time to you to kind of hone in more on what is it that you like to do, what is it that you are capable of doing, what skill do you have, what talent do you have. Well, because maybe now you feel like it's being wasted in whatever situation you're in. All right, but I swear these two swords keep standing out to me, like really saying to make that adjustment. Okay, make that adjustment to balance everything out, to realize that you don't have to be out in the cold. You don't have to feel as if there's a lack of, because the universe has more than plenty to offer. All right, so it's all about you gaining that perspective, okay, to realize that about the situation or about yourself, so that the work that you do put in towards something is going to be for a just cause. All right. So then let us go ahead and get some oracle cards. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please, 3 oracle messages for the lovely Sagittarius. 3 messages for Sagittarius. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely in a situation where you feel like you're between a rock and a hard place. Okay, should you stay, should you go, not necessarily knowing, judgment being clouded, maybe feeling overworked and underappreciated, and not just really knowing, like, I feel like deep down, but you haven't mustered up that courage to make the change that is needed, right? Because that Queen of Swords will normally be the person or the queen that could care less about anyone else's feelings other than hers, right? So maybe some of you are, too emotionally involved with other people's feelings, okay? And then, so we have say yes. And say yes as take a chance and say yes. Yes to that offer. Yes to romance. And yes, you are ready for this. So you are ready for this change. Whatever this change is that you're trying to bring about, or that you're subconsciously manifesting, you're ready for it. All right. You're ready to walk away into the something better. All right, so it's saying yes to that. And we have this butterfly here in this image, as well as in the 8 of Pentacles, right? So all about transformation, or all about putting in the efforts towards something that is going to be, of value to you in the long run. Okay, thank you, beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors. 2 more messages for the lovely Sagittarius, please. 2 more messages for the lovely Sagittarius. All right, so then you guys have family. All right, and family says surround yourself by the people you love and let it be your circle of strength. So definitely lean in to family support during this time, guys. Like too, with this 5 of Pentacles, with the lights being in the background, letting you know that there is some assistance around you, right? There is support around you, so you don't have to feel like you're stuck out in this cold. All right, so just really using family support during this time. And then we have hidden blessing. All right, and the hidden blessing says things are not always what they seem. You'll soon realize that it all worked out for your highest good. All right, so even though you may not feel like that at the moment, all right, just know that ultimately what is to come, or what is to be, or shall be, will be, right? So during this time of not being able to be in maybe in your proper state of mind, or use that discernment that's needed to make the right choices, use your family as support. All right, let them help you out during this time. Let them give you advice. Maybe help you to see things from different perspectives. Maybe they'll be the ones to encourage you to pursue a dream that you have, pursue a vision that you have. All right, because at the time you may feel like you're putting in so much effort into this one thing that's not working for you. All right, and if you're ready to move forward with this 8 of Cups here, then say yes to that. All right, let your family back you up, and just realize that things happen for a reason. All right, even though it may not appear, or you may not be able to sense it now. Remember, you did have the Moon card, okay, at the bottom of the deck. So meaning that not everything is necessarily revealed to you, or things aren't as what they seem. Just take it as a blessing in disguise. Okay. 2 more oracle cards. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. 2 more oracle messages for the lovely Sagittarius. What else would you like for them to know? Oh, you guys actually got 3. We'll take them. All right, so we have transformation. All right, in transformation, you're undergoing a dramatic change, separation from the old life, dying to the false self. All right, and this is definitely like with this 8 of Cups, walking away from your old life. All right, even though your vision may be a little bit cloudy right now, you're still in that place where this is what you're wanting to do. Okay, and I feel like it's a calling for you to have your family to back you up in this decision. All right, but if so far, guys, you guys are definitely getting the green light to do just that. So if some of you have been pondering or thinking about, just doing just that, Spirit is definitely giving you the green light to seek something better. Okay, and then we have Starseed. All right, and Starseed says, "Oh soul with deep spiritual wisdom, here to evolve spiritually, important mission in life." All right, so this is what you will be walking towards, okay? That important mission that you're called to do, all right? The purpose of why you're here to begin with, all right? So you may have something to bring to the table with this 8 of Pentacles, and that's part of the reason why you're just quite not feeling it in the situation that you're in, right? Because you feel like there is something more to your life, something that you're missing out on, something else to explore with this 8 of Cups, right? And so this is going to be part of your transformation, is to let go of your old self so that you can explore your potential and possibilities with this Starseed card here, okay? Because obviously you have a lot of spiritual wisdom within yourself, so some of you may even be old souls, right? And you're here to evolve spiritually, and maybe now you're just waking up to that feeling of missing out on something, that feeling of knowing or being called, or to remember why you came here to begin with, okay? And then you guys have regret. All right, and it says, "Find feeling of sadness, guilt, and shame, sorry about what happened, regret over your decisions." All right, and this is definitely what some of you could be, with this energy of this 10 of Wands and this 4 of Cups here, really feeling like you're in a place of, like I said, being overworked and underappreciated. So really feeling like, did you make the right decision up to where you're at now? Because it's not bringing you the contentment that you're looking for, right? It's not bringing you the satisfaction that you're requiring. So do you feel like, maybe some of you are in a position or in a place right now, well, let's just say you went to school for what you do, right? So you felt like because you went to graduate school or undergrad, graduate, you spent so much time, money, and efforts into what you're doing now or to get there, but it's not filling you up. It's not fulfilling you. So now you're starting to contemplate life and say, was that the right decision? Like, am I doing it because I've invested so much time and energy into it already, even though it's not my spiritual calling, even though it's not part of my spiritual mission? Am I wasting time? Did I waste time already? Right? And now you're looking to explore other avenues or explore things that are fulfilling to the mind, body, and the soul, right? And not just something that, you know, society deems to be fulfilling because, let's just say, you went to school and you got these degrees and you feel like, you know, you've made some type of accomplishment, when ultimately those are just physical accomplishments, when the ultimate goal is to fulfill soul's accomplishments or soul's desires and fulfillments, right? So some of you could definitely be coming to a place where you're really reflecting on just that. You know, what have you done with your life up to this point? You know, realizing that this isn't it, you know. And it's like you put in all this hard work and effort, but yet you still are not content. All right. And because you feel like you've invested so much time and energy, you don't know if walking away would be the right thing to do, right? This is why your mental judgment may be clogged or fogged up, right? Because you just don't know, right? But you are going through a transformation of that realization or that awakening or remembering phase, where you will start to now see that things happen for a reason, right? Hidden blessings, and being able to clear the air so that you can use proper discernment and make proper choices that's going to allow for you to see things from new angles and different perspectives. All right. So lastly, I'm going to pull some fortune cards for you guys. And we'll take a look at what else Spirit wants you to know. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Let's do 4 messages for Sagittarius, please. 4 messages for Sagittarius, please. All right, there's 1. 3 more messages, please. For Sagittarius. Okay, 1 more. All right, so let's take a look at the tea leaf messages you guys have. All right, so that was 3. I'll put those 2 back then. All right, so we have scissors. All right, and scissors says disappointment in some affair, and this is obviously what some of you guys could be feeling, you know, disappointed with the situation that you're in at the moment. And then we have whale, which is great worry over nothing. So even though you're disappointed in a situation, doesn't mean you have to be worried about it. Okay, because ultimately you have the choice. You can make the choice or the decision to do something about it. So it's not as serious as some of you guys may be making it. Okay, and then we have Lily. All right, and Lily says spiritual love. All right, and that could be part of your soul family. All right, someone who's there to help assist you with your soul journey. Okay, and then we have dog. And we all know that dog is man's most loyal and companion, you know, as far as animals go, right? And it says protection from a powerful friend. Okay, so another form of support that surrounds you guys, okay, that could be part of helping you to open up to your soul's journey and path, okay? Even though you may be disappointed or kind of have things are or where they are now, just keep in mind hidden blessings, that all things happen for a reason. So kind of take a look at the situation as I said and see what is it that you were meant to learn from it, okay, so that you can, going forward, make the right decisions and choices, and that will be no reason for you to worry, to help you to realize that that'll be, a reason for you to overall, get the bigger picture versus worrying about it. All right. Okay, my lovely Sagittariuses, that was your monthly reading. Really hope you enjoyed. If so, please be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye bye.